What up, Misty?
All right, everybody, welcome to Dollar Making Sense live at Tega Lounge. Shout out to your manager. Yeah, he mad he didn't get the questions ahead of time. We cool though, right? And joining me today on the couch, I have Robin the Heart.
What was that?
Say hello to the people.
Hello, people.
Hello, people. See, I told you as soon as we started, right? Her voice is gonna get out.
What? I don't sound like that.
Yes, you do. DTLR is on. Shout out to DTLR in the building.
Yeah.
I should have got a picture of the DTLR truck that they let you drive. What, the Miss 24s?
Yeah. 24s.
I
had to bring it down. I had 26s, but
You had 26s.
Yeah.
What happened?
Potholes were getting in my way sometimes.
So if you see the DTLR truck with the big foes on it, 5'2" Robin is the one driving it.
5'4".
5'4", excuse me. 5'4", Robin is the one driving it. So before you get into this, so tell us, what is the Heart? What is that? Are you a Bret Hart fan or something?
Am I a what?
Or are you a Bret Hart fan?
No, that's not what happened.
Wrestling connection, anybody know?
That's not what happened. So Robin the Heart's kind of a play on words. I got that name. I used to work in radio. Well, I do now, but anyways, my first radio job, I was just talking to my boss at the time, and he's like, we have to come up with a nickname for you. I'm like, all right. So after, weeks of getting to know me, I told him this crazy story. I'm like, yo, my ex just went and got, well, I guess at the time he was my dude. I was like, my dude went and got my name tatted over his heart. I didn't know it. He was in a different state at the time, and he sends me a picture, and it has my name. And he's like, there's your nickname, Robin the Heart. You rob hearts. It's a play on words. Shout out to you, my ex. You know who you are. You got my name for me.
You ain't gonna say his name?
No, I'm not gonna put him on blast.
Why
like
not?
That.
But he an ex for a reason. Put that. What's his manager? You know his name, manager? So that's where you Robin Hearts. And somewhere in the world, there's a dude with your name tattooed over his heart.
Yeah.
We gonna get back to that. So tell us where you from, Robin?
I'm from Orlando.
Orange County in the building. Okay.
What I love about this city is just how diverse we are. It's very much a melting pot. I mean, you guys do pretty well here in Tampa too, but I feel like but honestly,
She's saying you guys like she traveled across the country to come and kick it with me, dog. Like over here in Tampa.
I lived here for a year, but it's not Orlando. Like our nightlife, I feel like it's a lot more live. Like we have a true downtown. Honestly, you could park and you go to every club you want to go to. Here, I feel like it's very destination, Nah,
that's true. I'll give you that. But correct me if I'm wrong. Don't everything close at 2 o'clock?
2:30.
Oh, 2:30.
Okay, so you stop drinking at 2. You have to leave by 2:30.
Give me something adult that I need to do.
Something adult. Okay, well, if you wanted to hit the downtown scene, you can go a little early, walk around Lake Eola.
Lake Eola.
Lake Eola.
Okay.
That's, right in the heart of downtown.
That don't sound fly at all, but okay.
Yeah, it's nice. And sometimes, like, if you go on Sundays, they have a farmer's market there. That's really nice and cool to do.
I heard y'all got a real poppin' Saturday day party. Shout out Vince. Vince be telling me about it. He be going checking it out.
We have a lot of poppin' parties, so that's what I'm saying.
Okay. All right, you got to hit me up with some of the Orange County. Let me know what be going on. I don't mind going way over there down I-4. So what was it like growing up, Robin?
Growing up.
Oh. You did that?
They're throwing lights at me, y'all.
Ooh.
I really thought the whole table was about to collapse.
See, you're not supposed to say nothing.
The table was about to come and hit me in the face.
You're saying too much.
About to have a liability issue. I'm like,
I'm going to cut all that out when we record it. So what was it like growing up, Robin?
Growing up, Robin was cool. I mean, I had a really good childhood. I can't complain. I mean, every family has their own little issues, but nothing.
2-parent household or?
No. My mom was a teenage mom, so my grandparents played a huge part in raising me. They're pretty much like my parents,
Shout out to grandparents.
Shout out to grandparents. I love y'all. And but then my mom did get remarried, so I had like a little brother, but we're 12 years apart, so I pretty much grew up as an only child. By the time he was 7, I was out the house. So, but yeah, I had a really good childhood. I was around a lot of adults, so I always tend to be a little more mature for my age, a little more knowledgeable. But no,
okay.
I had a yeah, I can't complain.
I'm not complaining. So, high school Robin. What was Robin like in high school?
Cool shit. No. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm not that conceited. No, I went to a performing arts high school. Yeah, I went.
What school is that?
It's called Osceola County School for the Arts.
I've actually heard of that.
Yeah, I was the first graduating class. I went for all 4 years. So,
Okay.
I went for theater. I unfortunately haven't really done much with it, but I think in high school I got very discouraged. There wasn't a lot of people that look like me in theater.
Why
You know what I mean?
Why when people get on camera, they be so scared to talk about race?
Okay, there wasn't a lot of black people there. There wasn't a
You
lot
black?
of... Yeah.
For those people who don't know, let them know.
I'm half black, half white.
Half black, half white. Which side is white? Your mom or your dad?
My mom.
Your mom? And
Yeah.
your dad is just straight black?
He's from Trinidad.
Oh, Trinidad.
Yeah, my dad's
Oh, okay.
Trinidadian and my mom's Italian descent.
You got some killers in your background with
You know?
Trinidadians and Italians. Boy.
I've heard stories, so.
Chop you up with a machete and bury you somewhere. Okay. So?
But yeah, so I don't know. I think I got discouraged because I felt like my teacher tried me a couple times with giving me, parts that had to do with like slavery or, you know what I mean? So I kind of got uninterested, but I don't know. If an opportunity arose now, I think I would try.
What kind of a role? What's happened out there? Do you want to be in Wakanda? Did you? Nah, you wouldn't have made it. No,
I
sorry.
wouldn't have made it? You don't think so?
She wouldn't have made it in Wakanda, y'all.
worried.
Y'all already
What are you
know she
talking
would.
about?
I don't think I seen one person your complexion the whole movie, man. Except,
I would have made it.
Okay, all right. What kind of role would you be good for? Like anything came out recently that you'd have like, you know what? I could have went for that.
I think I would have to get more physically trained for it, but a role that was very inspiring was Superwoman. Yeah.
You would
No,
have.
but seriously.
Look.
I thought
don't,
she was so badass.
Don't take this face as a
You're
as
judging
me.
me right now.
I don't
so he's
judge.
asking me questions and then
I
he's
do
judging
not
my
judge.
answers for it.
I do not judge at all.
No, but that movie, I thought just as a female, I know it's a movie, and but it's fake.
Look.
But
I thought it was
badass.
very. I thought she was very
I was
inspiring
like,
too.
yeah, I'm about to get out of this movie theater. I'm about to kick some ass. Maybe not literally, but
What else did you do in high school? Anything else?
I was ready to be grown. Like I worked 2 jobs when I was in high school, plus school. Like I was one of the few kids that had a car.
What was your first car?
It was a Ford Taurus. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
and then that's when like Jeezy was popular too. So I'll be banging Jeezy like Ford Taurus, pull up, everybody run. That was me.
So you thought you was the shit?
I thought I was the shit.
Okay.
For real. But yeah, really just working and going to school, hanging out with my friends. But I was just really trying to get, I was trying to be grown, get my money and be out.
What were you working at?
My first job ever was at Rave Girl, which was in the mall. So I don't know if y'all have Rave here.
We do.
Okay.
That's the store that the little mini ratchets be shopping
Right.
at.
Well, there was a minier.
Shout out to the
version.
mini ratchets.
Yeah, there was a minier version for the ratchets for their kids. So it was called Rave Girl. So it was all the same clothes that Rave sold, but for little girls. So I worked there, and I worked at Disney.
So you graduate high school,
Mm-hmm.
and what happens?
I then go to college. I graduated from UCF, University of Central
I
Florida.
didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I did finish. In
Shout
4
out to the
years.
Knights.
Yeah, go Knights.
You saying it like you finished in 4 years, like that's
Well, it
accomplishment.
stands for you can't finish. That's what they call it.
USF stands for you stay forever.
Okay, I was saying you can.
You can. I didn't finish in 4 years, but how was college like?
College was cool. I feel like I wasn't very involved with college because, again, I was at that point I'm working full-time plus part-time plus I'm going to school full-time. So I was really like in and out of class and then to work. So I didn't really get on the scene and I didn't have a lot of friends at school because I didn't really have the time to make them.
You weren't really there.
So I mean I had my own group of friends and we did our own partying, but I didn't really do a lot of partying and activities on campus.
So you didn't get to do like the full college experience,
Yeah.
student government, sororities,
none of
organizations like that.
None of that.
Do you miss that? Do you regret it a little bit? Kind of wish you could have did a little more?
I don't regret it because I feel like if I didn't do what I did, I wouldn't be where I am now. I think I was kind of ahead of the curve at that time in my life. But if I could go back now just to go do that experience and not go to class, I would.
Oh, hold on. Don't be discouraged. You can still do all that and go to class. I didn't always go, but you can do it. So you graduated. What was your degree in?
I got a major in communications and a minor in marketing.
And what did you want to do when you got to college? Like, what was your goal? You had done gave up on theater, kinda. So what did you want to do?
I mean, I knew I was always engaged to the arts in general. Like, even though I didn't do much with it, I loved theater, I loved music. I just was always that kid that wanted to be involved with the arts. And I've grown to love marketing as well. So I was like, all right, I know I want to do something that engages the two of them. So while I was in school, I had gotten an internship with Cox Media Group doing radio. And I was the only intern in my group that got offered a job. So that kind of got me to where I am today, honestly.
What was your intern position?
I started in the promotions department.
Okay. Street team?
Yeah.
See, they make it sound so fly. Oh, I got an internship at the radio station. Yes, I'm in promotions. You're on the street team.
But it's promotions.
It is, but call it what it is. So other people out there.
Promotions.
No. So if you get an offer in the street team, take it serious.
No, but it is, because that's what led me to my career today, honestly, from my unpaid internship.
So what'd you learn from being on the street team?
I learned just what it took to do promotions and marketing. I mean, promotions and marketing go hand in hand. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I learned a lot about the business of radio. And like I said, from there, I got hired in. So I worked in different departments in the radio field. So there's a lot to it that people don't know. They just think it's about talking on air. Like, no, it's a whole business. So.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
Let me get a little quick insight to a street team. Because when you hear the term street team, you probably think about some ratchet hood looking folk running around giving away T-shirts and trying to get you to attend events and turn up on the radio. Right. So what exactly is a street team? What does a street team do?
A street team is a group of people that try to give you a whole experience, for you to walk away from wherever you are and like, oh, that was really dope, that was cool. Or next time you hear the radio station or whatever it is that the street team is promoting, you remember that interaction you had with those people, you know? So really, we were just kind of like hype men, getting people excited, getting them engaged with whatever was going on, getting their insight of what they liked, disliked about whatever we were doing,
doing. You got anyone to shout out? Any of your old street team buddies, street team members? No?
Yeah. I still talk to all my originals, so they know who they are.
And she ain't named one of y'all names.
I don't have to.
Okay, so we go from the street team. Mm-hmm. They offer you a position, which was?
Then I was doing board operator.
Okay. That's the person that flipped the switches, kind of like the producer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got to learn about that. Then there was a moment that I was just working front desk. So it was a full-time gig. Mm-hmm. And then by the end I was there for a total of 6 years. By the end, I was in the sales department.
Okay. So when did you get to DTLR?
So DTLR actually got a promotion at my job at the radio station and offered my job for DTLR all in the same week.
Oh, wow.
So that was pretty cool. Thank you. But I've been here for 5 years now with DTLR, so it's been a minute. So
is this something that you applied for? Somebody saw you out street teaming and offered you the job? Like, what? How did it?
Both. Okay, so I was working at the radio station. I knew nothing about DTLR. DTLR wasn't in the Florida market at all. Never heard of it. And they had met with one of the reps at our radio station, and they were like, hey, they told her, by the way, if you know anyone who would be good for this position, we're going to hire. So she told them about me before I even knew about it. She's like, oh, I know the perfect person. And they're like, cool, tell her to apply. Then she tells me, I'm like, I thought it was like a mom and pop, little shop. I'm like, I'm not about to leave my store for...
You thought it was like a little boutique something, huh?
Like, I'm not about to leave my job for this. And she's like, no, it's serious. You need to check it out. So I checked it out. I was like, that's cool. Okay, looks good. Then I actually drove to Atlanta because I'm like, I want to see firsthand, what this really is. So I drove to Atlanta.
This is like a real position they offered you.
Oh yeah, this is like how I pay this is real life. How I pay my bills. I'm a full-time salary employee. Yes, with benefits, all that.
No, not saying like it's not, but it's kind of like you're thinking about they offer you the position. You're like, well, I flew to Atlanta. Oh, wait a minute, this is real. This ain't no.
Yeah, before they offered me, I drove to Atlanta to see a store.
Okay.
Because before I even applied, I was like, let me see if this is something I even want to get into. You can read stuff on the internet all day. Yeah. But until you see it firsthand.
So you had never physically been inside a DTLR store.
I hadn't. So I drove there and I was like, okay, I get it. So I applied, and You know, there was a lot of people that went for the position. Being, again, that it was their newest market. It's not like something was being handed to me. I had to start something
from the ground up.
From the ground up. So obviously I got hired. The company's been around for over 30 years. I was the first female they ever hired for my position.
Oh, congratulations.
So,
and is it the current position that you're in now?
Yeah.
Which is the official title is what?
Florida Marketing Representative.
Florida Marketing Representative.
So they never had a female for marketing representative period before.
And so you run what?
All Florida.
All of Florida.
We're in Orlando, Tampa, St. Pete, Jacksonville, Gainesville, Tallahassee, Sanford, Daytona, and we're about to be in Miami and Fort Lauderdale before the end of the year. So right now I have over 13 stores, and by the end of the year, I'll be about 17.
And so congratulations,
big
up to you. What are you responsible for? Let's say that there's a young lady out there somewhere listening, watching. She's interested in marketing. Give us an idea of what you're responsible for. What's a day in the life of Robin at DTLR? Oh, let's take a step back. What the fuck does DTLR stand for? Because I'm just I'm gonna lie to you. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I never knew. So what does DTLR stand for?
DTLR stands for Downtown Locker Room. And they used to full out say Downtown Locker Room, but a lot of people would confuse it with Foot Locker. So over the years, they just abbreviated it to DTLR.
Okay. Now the original question. I ain't want to keep saying DTLR knowing I ain't got a clue what DTLR stood for. So yeah. So
my position as the marketing representative, we work very differently than a lot of our competition. You see us out in the streets. And so I guess I'm just a glorified street team. Instead of I am the street team. Like, I don't have a team of people that work with me. Like, majority.
Are you the only one with the big body 24s?
If you see this truck in Florida, it's me. There's no hiding.
Okay.
So,
that she lying. There's also a big 6'3", 240-pound manager that be with her wherever she goes. So if you happen to approach the big body truck thinking that it's sweet because she by herself, I just don't want you to get your feelings hurt.
Right.
Because manager don't look like I don't even think manager ain't smiled one time. I done made 95 jokes and manager just been looking at me with the bald head black man face.
Yeah,
so
he's not for the jokes.
Shout out to the manager. It's just you, and your job is to.
So we get involved. Our whole slogan is your fashion, your lifestyle. So we understand our consumer lives a certain lifestyle, So we don't want that you just come shop with us and that's it. That's
okay.
All. No, we want that while you're out living your life, you see us and we're living, the life with you. So, that means that we get involved with where our consumers go to schools at, where they go to party at, where, they go to just chill, play basketball at, so it's
they come to sing karaoke at.
Right. So it's my job to get us involved in those across the board.
So I think that's very cool though. That is y'all's DTLR's angle to approach the fashion and I guess urban market.
Right.
Do you have traditional name brands in your stores, or do you try and look for non-traditional name brands or?
Both. I mean, we are very traditional in the fact that, it's not just some off-brand stuff that we created. We carry, the latest fashions. We're very up to date. So we have all the Nike, Jordan, Adidas, Pumas, Levi, whatever's popping at the time. Like, we have it, It
reminds me of a Jimmy Jazz.
Okay.
Not so much Foot Locker. It has like the boutique feel.
Right.
Is that what you all are going for, or?
I mean, I could see how. Yeah, we're very similar. It's not like a Foot Locker. I feel like Foot Locker, you go more so either for sneakers or more for athletic gear, which we do carry some athletic gear, but we're not there to be an athletic store. We're there to be a fashion store.
You're there to be a fashion store. Okay, so what is the goal for you and DTLR?
Me personally?
Yeah.
Well, I had my own personal goals that luckily I'm in a position that my company has backed me up and been very supportive.
Is that with the Robin the Heart radio?
With Robin the Heart. Again, coming from like a background working in the radio industry, I wanted, to make more of that and start branding my own stuff. So we have DTLR radio that runs through all of our stores, and we have, over 300 stores across the nation. So that runs in all the stores and on our app that you can get on your phone. So I have a segment that runs on there twice a week.
And what is it called?
It's called Robbing Hearts with Robin the Heart.
What else would it be called?
Thursday at 2:30. Yeah, and then we have a lot of different celebrities that come through and do meet and greets and just shop with us. So I mean, my job is they've pushed me to be like, hey, start doing celebrity interviews and stuff. So they've helped me push my own brand as well. So
and that's been good. It's been working for you.
It's been working, and I just want to keep growing that. So that's where I see myself just continue to grow that with.
So the ultimate goal is
I love doing the events. I just want to get more on the scene with my radio and interviewing, and like this right now is kind of weird because I feel like I'm usually you asking questions.
It's different on the other side, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
But I because I was in education for 11 years, but I've been DJing since 2002. And behind that mic is one thing, standing in front of 25 or, because I speak also, or 500 people is something else. But there's always something different about the one-on-one that I think is more difficult in and of itself than everything else. You've done all this. Your career goal is to grow Robin the Heart Radio. You want to do you kind of seem like a Angela Yee kind of a thing. Is that like the route?
I've gotten that a lot. Yeah.
Is that the route? Well, that seems like your personality. Is that the route?
That's where I'm trying to.
You trying to go?
And just to put this out there, not to toot my own horn, no. But I was happy just a year ago. I actually got to sit on the same panel as Angela Yee. So that was really dope.
Oh yeah. What was the panel for?
It was for a woman empowerment brunch. So I was asked to speak, and so was she. So I got to, spend time speaking with her. So that was really dope because, that is something that I'm gearing towards. And
married, single, it's time to get into the other half. Married, single, what's the marital status?
I'm single.
You're single?
I am.
Are you one of those single by choice women, or are you single because you can't find a man? Or
what?
My job is to ask the questions.
It's definitely by choice.
Okay, why? Is it because you don't have offers, or you don't have any offers that you like?
I don't have any offers that I like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us, what's the single scene like at under 30 or over 30?
I'm under 30.
Under 30.
Thank you. Barely, but I am.
Notice I didn't ask for an exact age. I just keep it general, under 30 or over. So under 30, what's the under 30 over 25? Let's give them some from. Don't want people to think you're 22. Got some 18-year-old boy.
We could pretend I'm 22 too.
You don't want no 18-year-old boy in your DM now. Then you're gonna feel bad.
None of that.
Then you're gonna be like, boy, go get you a lollipop and sit down.
Right.
So what's it like?
It's tough sometimes being in this position because I work very much in a man's world.
That is true.
I'm with men 95% of the time. Again, I work a lot with different artists or celebrities, so sometimes I feel like men can be insecure about that. And I don't know. I've been in relationships, but it just I haven't found that one yet.
What happened? What happened?
No. What's not? Plenty has happened. No.
Yeah, she spent all her time diving into everybody else. Since I done heard a couple of the segments now. You be diving into everybody else now. So tell us what happened now. It didn't work out. Give us one reason why one of them didn't work out. Let us hear it. Tell us the one that was your fault. Oh, it's never your fault.
I haven't lived that life yet, so.
What have been some of the issues you've ran into?
One of them were just my most recent. We just were on two different pages. Like, I think he was a great man and everything. Just he's in one area in life and I'm on another, and just.
Give me a little more specific. Like, what does that mean? Like,
I feel like I have myself figured out. If I'm in a relationship, it's because I want to be in a relationship. I don't need you for anything.
That should be grown, that should be general,
and that's what it should be. But unfortunately, it's not like that. And I feel like a lot of
he ain't had no job manager. What the issue was?
I just feel like a lot of men, it tends to be that.
Don't say I know.
I said a lot.
You say a lot of men. Okay, I'm listening.
You do know.
You know.
A lot of men they tend to mature a lot slower than women.
Oh, yeah.
They find themselves a lot later. You're trying to figure yourself out. I've been there, done that 5 years ago. Like, I know what I want right now. So I can't keep waiting around for you to figure it out. Like, I got places to go, things to do. you know. So once you get there, if I'm still around, we'll talk. But I'm not about to wait for you.
So how high on your priority list is marriage and all of that stuff?
I think people want to get married just to have a sense of security.
We talking about people or we talking about robbing the heart?
I mean, I think everyone. I think at the end of the day, it's not like, okay, I'm sitting here like I need to get married tomorrow. Honestly, it may never happen to me. I don't think everything is meant for everybody. I don't think everyone's supposed to get married. I don't think everyone's supposed to have kids, you know? So I may be one of those people. I don't know. But I think overall, I think people want to be married to have a sense of security. They want to know at the end of the day there's going to be somebody there for them.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's why you want to get married?
I'm not saying me.
I'm asking you, though. I'm asking you.
If I wanted to get married, it's because it would be that I truly met my best friend, and I want to genuinely want to spend the rest of my life with them. I haven't met my best friend yet.
So how has this dating been? How has the approaches been? What are some of the things men have approached you with?
Like, how do they approach me?
Yeah. What's been some of the ones that you just like, are you serious?
I mean, you know, of course, dudes do ignorant stuff.
I'm all about the ignorance. So,
I mean, you know how dudes do. They
don't keep saying you know how dudes do. Like I'm just every dude and I do it up. Big sis, what's up? Tell her I'm different. I don't know.
Like I don't like the cat calling. I don't like if you're trying to talk to me. I get this a lot, that guys will look at me and be like, hey, like, no, you want to talk to me. I didn't ask for, if I wanted to talk to you, I would come and talk to you. You want to talk to me, so you need to get your ass up and come talk to me.
So cat calling is bad. So
yeah, no, like, we're too old for that.
You too old to sip it.
It's 2018, stop it.
You know ain't no watch on that arm.
Right, but if I did, it would tell me that it's time to stop all that.
The watch would have told you it's 2018, we ain't doing that no more.
It's time. So,
okay,
like, no, just come and be a normal person and talk to me like an adult.
So what's the perfect line for somebody out there that's watching this that want to holler at you, Hollywood Hood? Let me know what would be like that perfect line.
Hi, my name is so-and-so.
That sounds so lame.
Why is that lame? Like, you doing all this, A-Red, A Shawty, A, whatever. No, that's lame. Like, no.
Hey, hi, my name is...
Hi. Yeah,
it just sounds so lame,
yeah, no,
sounds so square.
Maybe I'm lame. That's cool.
That works?
That works.
Hi, my name is Johnny.
Yeah, hey, Johnny. All right. I'm more likely to talk to you by being like, hey, I'm Johnny, than doing all this extra. No? Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Johnny. All right. Brothers, y'all hear that? Just walk up and be like, what's up? I'm Debo. Just describe the perfect man. Physically. Let's be shallow. Everybody know I'm shallow as shit.
Physically. Physically, the perfect man would be a cross between...
Tell you how much she daydreaming. The mic is way over here on the side. She ain't even talking to the mic. The mic done started sliding on them.
It would be a cross between Trey Songz. I love me some Trey Songz. And Michael B. Jordan, though. So if we could just mix
Trey
the
Songz
two of
and
them,
Michael B. Jordan.
Like yeah, they're just both very sexy. How about just both of them?
Both of them?
That would be the perfect man.
Oh, not both of them physically at the same, like just both of them. Oh, you gonna marry both of them at the same time?
Yeah, we could do that too.
Oh.
Why not?
I knew she was gonna support that. I knew she was gonna support that. That'd be a lot of work. I don't. Hey, if it works for you, dog, I support it.
No,
I support it.
I don't know. Everyone's saying something. Okay. Let me.
Lies.
Not everyone.
Lies.
I don't have a particular type of say that. I feel
Bullshit.
like if I find you attractive, I find you attractive. I find black guys. I find Spanish guys, white guys.
That was my next question. With you being with you being a hybrid.
Now you had to turn away and laugh and think about what you were about to
say. Have an ethnic preference, or you just kind of I can't talk, so whatever comes my way.
Yeah, I don't have a preference. I think I've tended to date more of a certain race than others.
Which one? Don't.
I think I've dated a lot more black guys.
More black guys.
Yeah.
Is it because of the urban side? You just like that kind of? Because even in the two men you described, you didn't describe what's the dancing white boy my wife like? Jason Tatum. Channing Tatum, yeah.
Tatum.
You ain't say him.
He's sexy too.
You said, but you ain't say him though. You said Michael B. Jordan. See?
He's just not as sexy as Michael B. Jordan.
It's the chocolate. It's the color. I get it. You know, one time with the Chocolate Brothers in the building. You know, we do what we can. Jake, you my dude, Jay. But okay, let's talk internally.
Okay.
Mentally, what kind of a describe is he? What does he do for a living? What kind of personality is he? Is he a nerd? You can look like them two and be a nerd though.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, somewhat of a nerd would be cool because
Why
I
is
would
she
hope that
laughing?
you're highly intelligent. I would hope that you could teach me some things, you know. Someone with a sense of humor. I love to laugh. And someone who I can have intellectual conversations with. The typical things that every woman wants.
That's bullshit though, but it's not the typical things that every woman
That's not
wants.
typical?
No, okay. Can he smoke weed?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want him to be like a dope head, but I mean, if he smokes, cool. But you need to be able to engage in life and not be like, oh, I gotta go smoke. Oh, I gotta, you know what I mean? Like a fiend. Like, no, you know, that's not cool.
Okay, can he be a athlete?
Yeah, absolutely, preferably,
Preferably,
but not necessarily professional.
That's what I meant. Can he be a professional athlete?
Yeah, he could be.
But that's not a desired.
That's not something I look for.
But it's something you'd be against.
No.
Okay,
No.
you wouldn't be against professional athlete.
No.
Can he be an accountant? Like, can
Sure.
he be? So you
handle
don't.
that money. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we need that.
okay.
You need to make sure you know how to count. Yeah.
Can he make less than you?
Yeah.
Significantly less than you?
Yeah, he could.
He can.
Mhm.
Now don't matter.
I'm sorry?
I said that don't matter to you.
No, again, I mean,
Misty, she lying. But anyway,
I take care of myself. I don't need, again, if I'm with somebody, it's because I want to be, not because I need to be. Ideally, would I hope that, not that I would ever ask my significant other or something, but I would hope, you know, of times, if I got laid off, I would hope that you would be able to handle both of us until I get it together. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that's not a necessity. I mean,
I've
been in situations where I was the man and the woman. So
oh man! So you
I
took
wear
care of a brother?
pants.
You took care of a dude before?
That's why they're no longer my dude. You know? Sometimes the balls get too heavy to carry. I can't carry all these heavy balls.
What happened? He lost his job, or he just never had one in the beginning?
Lost
Now, if you-
job, and then you get really lazy, and it becomes a situation where you just start getting comfortable because you have people to take care of you.
That's true. So you enabled them. You were the
Right.
enabler, and you spoiled them. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want kids?
Again, not necessarily a goal, but I think maybe if I was in that mindset that I'm with, you know, the person I see myself with forever, if we're talking about getting married, then I'm sure my mind would get to that. But I don't just look at myself right now like, yeah, I can't wait to have kids. You know,
Some people do though. There are some.
a lot of females in general do. I feel like I'm kind of odd as a female for being like that. I don't feel like even when I look at kids, I'm not like, oh my gosh. You know, most females are like, your kid is so cute, and I'm just like,
Keep that
they're
nigga away from me.
They're looking at me. Stop. So, and of course, people always say when you have your own, it's different. So
That's what they say.
that's what they say.
I mean, they always say that. You never know until the doctor put it in your hands.
You
and then
never
all of a
know
sudden,
until it's too late.
yeah,
Right.
reality
So-
strikes you like, damn, I got to take care of him for 18 years.
Right. I think that's what scares me, kids more than marriage. Because, you know, marriage, if it fails, you don't like each other, you get divorced. Kids, that's the rest of your life.
Yeah.
That's the biggest commitment probably ever.
What about you approaching the dude?
What about it?
No, have you done it?
Of course.
Did it work?
Of course.
She got hit with a charity, yeah. What happened? What was your line? What was your pickup line?
I just walked up to him.
And said what?
How are you? I'm Robin. What's your name? Okay, cool. We got talking. I mean, I was with this dude for several years. We lived together and everything. And I approached him.
You asked him for his number?
Yeah. I called him, set up the first date. And like I said, we were with each other for a while.
And this the one you was taking care of?
No.
So why didn't that one work out? He had fidelity issues?
No. Well, I mean, not that I know of. No, just more so substance issues. Not like drugs, but just like I guess somewhat of a alcoholic, but to the point that, you know, it turned kind of ugly. So.
And how many years?
It was like almost 3 years.
See, clearly you ain't read my book because you lived with a man first beforehand. So why did you move in with somebody without a...
I was young, you know.
Uh-huh.
That was like probably my first real adult relationship, so.
Do you think because you approached him, you went more harder at it, wanted it to work because you took the first step?
Maybe. I don't know. I felt like, again, I was young. I thought I was on top of the world. He was like a few years older than me. That was sexy in itself, you know.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. But I mean, it was a lesson. It
was a lesson learned? Lesson learned?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you got to do that. I mean,
Yeah,
everybody
gotta
done
go.
went out there and jumped off a bridge once or twice. Me and my
Yeah.
wife had this conversation all the time, and we always say, at some point, we all give everything to the wrong person, and then everybody after that, they just get like 65 to 70, maybe even 80%. But you kind of never really just give that 100 again. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I definitely try to not do, and because me and my wife had that conversation, we definitely try to not do with each other. But it's almost like you can't, because
Right.
you don't want to go through what you went through the last time that you did that same exact thing. So you know, I definitely get that.
Yeah.
So well, eventually we gonna find you a Michael B. Jordan,
Oh.
Trey Songz mix.
You promise.
He probably gonna
Don't tell me lies.
he probably gonna be a hoe, but we gonna
Yeah, can I have that without him being a hoe? That's the.
see that like you asking for a lot.
Am I?
Yeah.
Can you really just be that sexy and not be a hoe? Like, is that a lie?
height matters.
No, I mean, preferably I would love somebody tall.
You couldn't
know,
date a
tall
dude
and
shorter than you.
sexy.
You couldn't do.
Shorter than me? Probably not. I mean, my height, that's pushing it.
Yeah, that's
Shorter
true.
than me.
'Cause Kevin Hart about your height.
I think I'm taller than Kevin Hart.
Have you ever cheated?
No.
Shame on you.
Yeah, you know, you're absolutely right. And looking in retrospect, you're absolutely right.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Never once?
No.
Dang. Have you ever been a side piece?
Yeah, I've done some things I'm not proud of.
Was he married?
No.
Engaged?
No.
He had a live-in?
No.
Oh, but they were just in a relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah? How was that?
I guess overall it was like kind of, to me it was a fake relationship. Like, she lived in a whole different state and everything.
Oh.
So it was like,
So she ain't really count.
this was like a dude that has a lot of commitment issues. So he has a girl just enough to say that he had a girl. You know what I'm saying? But wasn't trying to settle down with, you know what I mean? So again, I'm not saying I'm proud of it, but I guess it was just kind of fake, and it really didn't go anywhere.
And she wasn't around anyway, so who cares? It doesn't matter. She lives in another state.
It doesn't. It's not that it doesn't matter, you know. I've been cheated on, so you know that's not cool. That's not cool, but
Would you accept a cheater back?
I have,
Why?
because I was dumb.
Why though? Why does that make you dumb?
You know, you want to believe the person when they tell you that they're sorry, it'll never happen again. You know, you start questioning yourself, did I do something for them to do this in the first place? So you're like, let's just give it another chance. And then, I don't want to say not everyone never changes, but I feel like a lot of people, they show you what they are, you know.
So let me ask you this. Why did you ask him why he did it?
Because he was a hoe.
No, there's usually a lot. See, women
really,
stop
'cause
that
he was a
shit.
hoe.
No, there's usually some logical reason. It might not be one you like, but there's usually some logical reason why people cheat.
I feel like in this case, this guy was just very, like, I don't know, masculinity issues. Like, I just need to know I can control, because it wasn't even about the person he cheated with, because honestly, he was cheating with everything walking. You know what I mean? So I think it was just like, I need to conquer. Like, some people really have these issues where they feel like they just need to conquer, and like, it makes them feel strong, and you know what I mean? And
Their manhood is judged by their body count.
I think that's what this was.
So anybody out there that's interested in following your career path and doing what you do, give me any last piece of advice for them, some girl power, anything you want to tell you to them?
You know, not to sound cliche, but it's real. Whatever you want to do, you more than likely can accomplish it if you really just set forth to it. You know, knowing that I've made history myself in my company just makes me more inspired and fueled to do more. So you could do whatever it is you try to do. Just keep hustling and don't let anyone tell you differently, you know? Why, Dollar? Why?
I didn't say. Did I say anything?
Your face said it all.
I was just thinking like that was
Cliche.
the least motivating speech.
The least motivating speech. Okay, here's some motivation. Get
Here
up
we
off
go.
your ass and make it happen.
There
you
we.
want to do
That's
it,
what I'm.
then do it.
That's what I'm talking about.
How
Bring
about
that. You heard that Italian? I think I heard some of her mama come out right there. That's what I'm talking about. Get up off your ass and do something. You gotta
Make
tell
it
the people
work.
something. But anyway, thank you for coming by
Thank
on
you
my
for having
podcast.
me.
You did good. You did better than you thought you were gonna do.